How is it going today, my friends? As always, I hope you all are having yourselves a fantastic day. To all Packer fans who watch my videos, and to all Atlanta Falcons haters who really wanted to see the Packers win, I have something very, very sad to tell you. Our lovely Aaron Rodgers won't be able to play. I broke him. I broke his hand right off. He's not going to be able to throw. Look at the ball stuck to his hand. I don't know what we're going to do, guys. Even if I super glue him, he's not going to be ready to play. He's not going to be ready to play. We're not going to have Aaron Rodgers. I'm just kidding. Yeah, we are. And it's going to be a fucking great game. Got a little bit too real there. Some actual tears started to form. That's acting. Nah, but that's the kind of shit that happens when you and your friends are gaming in your room. When it fell, it landed face first, and I thought his face broke, and I would have been pretty butthurt. I really like this thing. I've had it for a really long time, so I'm glad I can just super glue it back together. Obviously not happy it fucking broke, but you know what? You gotta be optimistic with the situation. On another note, this t-shirt is wonderful. As always, the apparel link is down in the description for those of you who would like to see any of them. Like, I have never been so excited to do laundry before, let me tell ya. I've never been so on time with changing a load from the washer to the dryer and folding everything because I wanted these clothes so bad. Wow, I honestly seem like I'm in a really good mood, considering the fact that after I record this video, I feel the bank can get a check for this quarter of taxes. Just kidding, I'm not that happy. I'm slowly dying inside about it. It's a hard knock life for everybody. This fucking world is shit. Sorry, kids. Don't be too excited to grow up, but also be excited because freedom is one of the greatest things. Except you get taxed for it. It's 2017, so literally you can do everything online. Like, technically I could have already paid my taxes online, but my dad's been doing his own taxes for like over 30 years or some shit like that. And the way you used to have to do it before the internet was you write a check and you mail it to the IRS. And nowadays, because everything is digital, if you do that now, apparently it makes it like a lot harder for them. There's, you know, a lot more paperwork and shit that they basically, it's harder on the people taking your money. So I do exactly what my dad does, because if they're gonna fuck me like this, you know, I'm gonna fuck them a little bit too. Also, my dad's the real MVP and he does my taxes for me. I don't want to deal with that shit. I really should pay him. Oh, that's right, I do pay him. I pay him with my good company. But hey, without taxes, we wouldn't have nukes and the roads wouldn't be paved. Maybe we would just be better off riding horses and bikes. If you didn't see yesterday's video, basically if you just weren't on YouTube, or if you just didn't see it on your YouTube, you really should go check it out. I seriously still can't believe it. He can't believe it. Honestly, using that little part from PewDiePie's video never gets old. If you don't know which video I'm talking about, it was his video about clickbait titles a few months ago. Either way, I've been hit by a good amount of trick shots, but never has one been so sick. So if you want to see me get extremely butthurt about getting hit, if you want to see a really sick trick shot, definitely be sure to see the video that I uploaded yesterday. Because if you like the bill cam in today's video, trust me, you'll like the one I uploaded yesterday. Like, you'll really like it, bro. Since I was sort of on the topic of PewDiePie for like half a second, I would actually like to talk about one of his other videos that he made, where he was talking about forced positivity. That's why at this current moment in time, I'm not sitting here with a huge smirk on my face in my super, super excited moods. One of the main reasons why I'm tired of shit, but the other main reason, taxes. It's got me in kind of a schlumpy kind of mood, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna sit here and act like I'm 100% happy, because I am not. Ask Alicia about this shit. Ask her how I'm like 2 months before taxes compared to 2 weeks or 2 days before taxes. Big fucking difference in the Carl. Don't get me wrong, I'm super grateful for everything I have, so obviously I'm not gonna sit here and cry about it. Isn't that what you're doing, Carl? And weren't you planning on crying in the car for a few hours after you went to the bank? Listen, the details don't matter. What matters is I love you guys, and everything's fine. It's really fine.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just—
Is it really? Can we go back to the horses and bikes idea, please? I really think it might work. Electric bikes and horses and carriages and 5% taxes. Oh, what a world that would be. Carl, your ideas don't work. You don't think them all the way through. I know. I'm just daydreaming. You always gotta put me down. I'm honestly really tired, like I said earlier in the video, but it's like one of those well-rested tireds. So like, I could go into hibernation right now, but I also feel like I could run a few marathons in a few hours. You know what I'm saying? I slept in for the first time in like a few weeks. Basically, my sleeping schedule has been go to bed anywhere from 1 to 3 in the morning to waking up at 8, pretty much precisely 8 every single day. And it's been wonderful. I've been getting everything I need to get done. No stress on the videos. Everything's been going great. Been a real happy Carl. But I slept in 4 extra hours today, and oh man, my body is so happy about it. My muscles are just like, haha, yeah, bruh. Now that's what I call righteous. Waking up early and having a perfect sleeping schedule is amazing, but every so often just getting those extra few hours of sleep and sleeping in, oh, it is much needed. This is a submachine gun, not a sniper rifle. Oh my gosh. I was insane in the membrane. Somebody get scarce and Keem on this shit. That coup to kill was nar. Nar, bro, nar. I know that honestly didn't sound like a real word to you guys. It probably just sounded like gibberish. But that's the surfer talk, dude. You know, gnarly. We'll just take off the ly, and then you're shredding the gnar, bro. Isn't our generation the best? We come up with the darnest things. I am so hungry. Why am I so stupid? I slept in late, like 4 hours later than I normally do. And then I wake up and I don't put anything in my stomach besides some coffee and some ice water. I don't eat a normal breakfast like I usually do. And then I just get on and start fucking recording a video at 2 in the afternoon. Screw it, man. Screw it. Already been up for 2 hours. Seriously though, my stomach is like, hurry the fuck up, bro. Alright. Roll the trick shot. Tip your waiter. You guys know the deal. Did he hit a bill? Was it a bill or a barrel stuff? Was it a bill or a barrel stuff? Oh my goonio. It was a bill! Was the guy up top or was the guy down in front? Who knows, but he just kept on spinning. Wow. I think he might have hit the guy up top. I don't know. He did a can swap with the SVG. He non-stop spun. He did a little dab in the air. That was a fucking bill. It hurts. I need a muffin. I need a muffin. I've got time. I can do it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It looks like one depressed fucking muffin, but it's delicious. Came back just in time. How does he come back with a muffin so quickly? This is not one of those pre-packaged room temperature muffins. This motherfucker is hot. It was freezing cold less than a minute ago before I nuked that motherfucker in the microwave for a minute. Where has this muffin come from, Carl? We need an explanation. Gladly. I would gladly explain. Okay, so Alicia, being the unlucky person that she is, she happens to be intolerant to gluten. Now, what that means is if you eat gluten, you're gonna regret it. Like, not just, oh, you know, I got a tummy ache, like, oh, you wake up and you want to die kind of tummy ache. Like, you feel like you're getting stabbed in the fucking stomach. No one wants to get stabbed in the stomach. That shit hurts. The kind of pain that makes you feel like you have to go to the hospital. The kind of pain that when you wake up, you didn't want to wake up. Okay, what is gluten? You know, some of you might not know exactly what gluten is. Gluten is wheat. Wheat flour, wheat. What is wheat in, you might ask? You might not know everything that wheat could be in, but you might know what wheat is. Wheat is in bread. Any normal bread, any normal bun, she can't eat that shit. Most likely any food that is fried or battered, she can't eat because they probably used a wheat type of flour to fry it in. She can't have most chips. She can't have pretty much any cookie. She can't have donuts. She can't have most cereals. Think of anything that you eat that might have a crunch, any type of bread in it, or just look at the label of ingredients on anything you eat, and it will literally say contains wheat. Anything that says that, she should not eat. So that being said, this muffin is gluten-free. There's gluten-free sections in some stores, and there are these frozen pre-made muffins that you just keep in your freezer, and you pop in the microwave for a minute, or you pop in the oven, and they're just these delicious muffins that don't even taste like they're gluten-free. Like, they taste like a totally normal muffin. Speaking of which, I'm gonna devour this thing. It's got that really good fucking sugar on top. It's a blueberry muffin. Probably just made you hungry as shit. Like, at least you can eat this, but you can't have a muffin from, like, Pillsbury or something like that. Or a donut from Krispy Kreme. Now imagine living your entire life eating certain foods, eating foods with wheat in them, eating burgers, eating buns, eating sandwiches, really quick and easy foods to eat. Imagine eating those for all of your life, and then all of a sudden, out of the blue, when you eat too much of it, or if you just eat a little bit of a certain type, you have extreme stomach pains. Now you can imagine that that makes finding something to eat and eating pretty difficult, because you literally got to change up your entire diet. Her entire diet consists of fruit, vegetables, and foods that we make with wheat flour and stuff that is gluten-free, because you can buy gluten-free flour and you can fry like mozzarella sticks. Like, we make gluten-free mozzarella sticks. You can make gluten-free pizza, gluten-free bread, and all that kind of stuff. So it's not like she can't eat. It's just a lot more preparation, and the easy food making that we can do, she can't. You know, there's a lot more preparation and work in making gluten-free food. Now me, I've been eating the same food my entire life, and I'm an extremely picky eater. You know, I love fruits and vegetables and all, but I ain't gonna eat them all the fucking time. So I gotta eat my food. Gotta get protein. Fried fucking chicken, you know what I'm saying? So whenever we go to Publix, I always get a shit ton of food that I eat because I really, really like chicken. Now, she's not a big meat fan. She doesn't eat as much meat as me. She's not as much of a carnivore. She's more of an herbivore. Whenever we go to Publix, I get a bunch of food for me, and then I get a whole bunch of healthy food for her. And that ends up making it better for me because then there's a lot of healthy food in the house, and I eat a lot more fruits and vegetables than I used to. And then I get all the foods that I enjoy too, and she gets all the foods, you know, that she can eat. Yeah, it is kind of savage for me to eat fried chicken in front of her every single day, but you know what? I get her all the stuff she wants when it comes to gluten-free, so you know what? She doesn't mind. Okay, she minds a little bit because that shit smells fantastic, but you know what I mean. Every so often, she can cheat a little bit, you know, one chicken wing here and there doesn't cause her to cry in pain. That honestly must fucking suck. I cannot imagine ever doing that, and I hope I never have to do that. There we go, knocked on some wood. Alright guys, that is where I'm going to end today's video. Thank you all so much for taking the time to watch it. If you could take the time to leave a thumbs up for that sick bill cam, and or if you could leave a thumbs up for enjoying the video, that works too, and you know I'd appreciate it. As always, my friends, I hope you all have yourselves a fantastic day, a farewell, a goodbye, and here comes that motherfucking woo!